Hi, and welcome to the Wednesday Word. It was a hot summer day in South Florida when a little boy decided to go for a swim in the small lake that was right behind his house. Because the lake was small, he would often swim from one side to the other. He dove into the water like he had done so many times before and began swimming toward the other side. He was unaware, however, that as he swam toward the middle of the lake, something else was in the water too. His father had come to watch his boy swim, and as he looked out across the water, he spotted an alligator swimming towards his son. His father ran toward the water, yelling to his son as loudly as he could. Hearing his voice, the little boy became alarmed and turned to swim back to his father. Just as he reached his father, the alligator reached him. From the dock, the father grabbed his little boy by the arms. At the same moment, the alligator snatched at his legs. That began an incredible tug of war between the two. The alligator was much stronger than the father, but the father was much too passionate to let go. A neighboring farmer driving by heard his screams, raced from his truck, took aim with his pistol, and shot the alligator. Remarkably, after weeks in the hospital, the little boy survived. His legs were extremely scarred by the vicious attack of the animal, and on his arms were deep scratches where his father's fingernails dug into him in his effort to hang on to the son that he loved. The newspaper reporter who interviewed the boy after the trauma asked if he would show him the scars. The boy lifted his pant leg, and then with obvious pride he said to the reporter, "But look at my arms. I have big scars on my arms too. I have them because my dad wouldn't let go." You and I can identify with that little boy. We all have scars, not from alligators, but maybe from scars from a painful past. Some of those scars are unsightly and have caused us deep regret. But some wounds are because God has refused to let us go. In the midst of your struggle, He's been there holding on to you. You are a child of God. He wants to protect you and provide for you in every way. But sometimes we foolishly dive into dangerous situations, not knowing what lies beneath the surface, and we forget that the enemy is waiting to attack. And that's when the tug of war begins. And if you have the scars of his love on your arms, you should be most grateful. It is evidence that he was not willing to let you go. Remember to never judge another person's scars because you don't know how they got them. Right now, a friend, a coworker, a family member, someone needs to know that God loves them and you love them too. Enough not to let go. Have a good week.